Courage is not the absence of fear. It's moving forward in spite of it. So stop letting fear make you settle. Hi, everybody. I'm back. I know I haven't put out a full video in a few days, and that is because I have so many irons in the fire, and I've just been sharpening my iron. But I'm back, so I am here with an enlightening video for you. I know I've done a couple of shorts referencing fear, and that's because people tend to think that fear is real. So, unless you've been underneath the rock, they say fear stands for false evidence appearing real. That's the saying behind the essence of fear, which, when you really think about it, it's true. It's false evidence. Sometimes we can get into our minds, we get into our heads, and we let our thoughts just take over. There's another phrase that I came across many years ago, and it pertains to worry because a lot of people tend to worry. And the phrase is, why worry when it'll probably never happen anyway? So think about it. How many times are we worrying about things and then all of a sudden nothing ever comes of it in the first place? So we invested all of that energy worrying about something that didn't even happen. Or even if we are worrying and it does happen, what we need to keep in mind is we cannot control everything. We need to detach from outcomes. We need to let go of fear and just focus on moving forward. You see, so many people worry about the problems all the time. Instead of focusing all that energy on the problem, focus your energy on the solution. Stay solution based. Be solution oriented. Forget about the problems. Leave fear where it is. I did a short. Tell fear bye. It has no room in your orbit. It shouldn't be there. Now, it takes time to get the mindset and learn how to overcome fear, or to learn how to put fear over to the side, because I know I've been there before. And doubt and fear, they'll set in. And if you focus on them, guess what's going to happen? It's just going to magnify. I'm sure you've seen many videos where they talk about, attention goes where energy flows, or energy flows where attention goes, something like that. But you know what I mean? So it's like the more you focus on the negativity, the more that's going to come into your existence. I don't care what your situation is. You see, when I was diagnosed with my autoimmune illness in 2016 and became paralyzed totally from the waist down, I mean, couldn't walk, couldn't feel. You could stick me with a pen, I wouldn't feel it. And, I just recall going to the doctors, valid question, wondering if I would walk again. And the doctors, they don't know. The body is miraculous. The body can do some miraculous things. But guess what? It all starts in our mind. I wasn't fearful during that time. I stayed faithful. You understand? Not fearful, faithful. I stayed faith-based. I didn't let that situation hold me back. I didn't let that situation depress me, because what good would I have been to my family, my children, if I had fallen into a depression? I would have been of no good. It was just an experience. My body went through an experience. My life went through an experience and a situation. It was just different. That's all. And I had to make sure my mind understood that. And from there, I embraced it, and I stayed on the positive side of it. I'm human, so of course, naturally, your first instinct is to initially be afraid because we all fear the unknown. And that's what keeps some people stagnant and not moving forward. It's the fear of the unknown. Some people sit, well, let me go back and finish this story first. So, when I was in that space during that time, I stayed positive. I envisioned myself. Let me tell you something. When you want something bad enough and you pray for it and you mentally put yourself there and you put yourself in alignment with that, with what you want, when I'm telling you, you got to dig deep and you have to be disciplined and you have to stay focused. It can happen for you. It can. I was determined. I said, this cannot be my life. This is my story. Okay? Disclaimer, this is my story. This is just what I did, and I'm just sharing it with you. And from there, I said, I'm going to give it my all. I was envisioning myself walking on tracks, walking around. I just saw it. I mean, I saw it. I envisioned it. I embraced it. But you have to have action as well. So I'm not saying I just sat and envisioned it and bam, one day I walked again. That's not what I'm saying. In my spirit, I internalized it. In my mind, I internalized it. I embraced it. And I wanted to manifest that again. And I just knew, like I know the back of my hand, that one day it was going to walk in spite of what the doctors had to say. I knew. And so with that, physical therapy, counseling, a good support system. I had a great team. I had great doctors. The physical therapist, the neurologists, all of those doctors worked together cohesively. But me, I'm the main character in that scene. And I said, I'm going to rewrite this and I will be walking again. So it was baby steps, literally. And so I went from the wheelchair to a rollator, the little walker with the wheels with the seat, to a regular walker, to a cane, to no assistance at all. Now, there are some residuals. You can't really tell, but I'm grateful every single day for that journey. I didn't let fear, doubt, or uncertainty stop me from achieving what I wanted in my life. And so that's just the simple story that I'm coming here to share with you, and I hope it resonates with you. Don't let fear get in the way. It's just there to interrupt your life. So when things come up and they seem scary, it's just an illusion. Change that mindset. Shift that mindset. Embrace, take a look at the situation, analyze it, sit with it, process it, get an understanding of it, and forget about the problem. Don't worry about the problem anymore. Gear your mind towards a solution for it. What's the solution to this? Why has this come into my experience? What am I supposed to learn from this? Because here's the deal. Every single thing that comes into our experience, it's just that. Everything that comes to our life is just that, an experience, just that. So once we start looking at things from a different lens, things start to really look different, and they really start to shape up for you. And then you get a better understanding and a better knowing of why things are probably unfolding the way that they are. And a lot of times you have to become a different version of yourself in order to get more awareness, better awareness. And what you also want to do is see, this is a season for clearing, cleaning, cutting, pruning. I don't want to call anybody negative or bad, but what I will say is everybody can't go with you. So everybody that came with you, they can't go with you. I heard Steve Harvey say that before. And it's true. Just imagine if there's something big on the horizon for you, something big right on the other side of the door, but you're still hanging on to these people, places, and things that no longer serve you out of fear of the unknown. You're scared to go over to the other side because you want to hang on to these people over here, and they really mean you no good. These people may be a demise in your future blessing that may be waiting on the other side. So you can't take them with you. You have to thank them for the experience that they gave you that served a purpose. You were supposed to learn something from those people, each and every one of them. Start really paying attention and looking at every single thing, person. Pay attention when you go places. Pay attention to license plates. Pay attention to people's clothing. Pay attention to people's attitudes, their auras, their energies. Just look around and pay attention. See, a lot of times we are running around here on autopilot, and we don't realize what's going on right underneath our nose, right in our own backyard, and just right around us. So pay attention to people. Watch what you let people say to you. Pay attention to what's going in your ears, what you are consuming through your eyes, what you are letting come out of your mouth. Pay attention to all of those things carry a vibration and an energy. And if you want the positive aspects of life, everything matters. It takes a minute to recognize that. It takes a minute to really shift over into that awareness. I'm here to bring it to your attention because sometimes things don't even cross our minds. Sometimes it takes another person to nudge you and to give you some insight, give you a story, and sometimes the light bulb will come on. Some things that are said will resonate with you. And then you say, I get it. That makes sense. Or, wow, I could have had a V8 for those of you who know the jingle. Oh, but anyway, I just wanted to come on here and put on a full video for you guys. And I want to say thank you to the newest subscribers. I appreciate you guys. If and when you have time, go back and look at some of my older videos. I'm sure there are some messages in there that will resonate with you as well. Thank you to my faithful ones that are here that come back and watch each and every video that I put out. Thank you for always leaving your comments in the comment section. I appreciate you guys. Anybody new coming across my channel, please subscribe. I'm here for everybody. Like I said, I'm here for the disabled community. I'm here for the general community. I'm here for our preppers. That will turn into a whole nother video because if you are not prepping, baby, you see what's going on in this world today, right? Now, I talk about being proactive versus reactive. So when we see what's going on today, it's not inciting fear. I remember I did a video and I forget the title. I think the title was uh, people 50 and plus are in trouble or something like that. And I got a little bit of backlash. You know, some people were coming for me in the comments section, and they were like, I don't know, you just inciting fear and stop being a fear monger and all this. I had to go back and look at the video like, what did I say? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know that it incited fear. But, again, everybody has a different perspective. You can see one car accident, 10 people can see one car accident, and you're going to get 10 different versions of what they saw. So I get it as well. So, disclaimer, or hear me clearly, I'm never coming here for any disparagement, fear mongering. I'm trying to teach you and guide you away from fear. Because fear, it don't exist. It only exists if you allow it to exist. What you allow in your life is what's going to happen. That's just like when people are in relationships or people say, you have to teach people how to treat you, or people only do to you what you allow them to do. So in your life, that's like people that you let come into your life. You open the door and let that person that you no longer really care for, that you dislike now, you let them into your life. Granted, a lot of times people wear the mask and we don't know who they are until we know who they are. And like the saying goes, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. And there's another saying, it was, you can go ahead and be who you are. And these might not be the exact words, but it goes something like this. I let people be who they are, and then I get to choose and decide if I want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So if you come in contact with people and initially things seem fine, but shortly after or whenever, you start to see that it's not a vibrational match. This person, you start to see this, what they call a red flag. Then you get to decide, okay, no, you're not supposed to be a part of my story, but thank you, thank you, but I have to release you with love and let you go. Release people with love. Release situations with love, and you just want to become one big LOVE. It takes some time to get there. Sometimes you backslide a little bit. That's because we human trying to make our way, but it happens. What can I say? I'm human, but I'm also here to deliver a message in love and in light. So stay in faith and stay out of fear. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, it's free. I know you guys like freebies, right? So here's some freebies. Give the videos a thumbs up. It's free. Leave a comment in the comments section. It's free. Share the video. That is so free. Okay? I will see you guys in the next video. And smooches, I love you guys. See you later. Bye.